Well, it's the start of a new year, and one thing people always do is print, right? So looking at your printer, maybe it's a multifunction, maybe it's not. It's an inkjet, it's a laser. Most people have inkjets at home that are multifunctions, also known as all-in-ones. So that means that they print, copy, scan, and fax. So I got a call today from one of my customers who contacts me like once or twice a year with questions, and he's like, Adria, the printer's acting up again. I want to look at getting a new cartridge. I said no, because we've already talked to the manufacturer, and they said your printer is more than 3 years old. They're not going to help you with it at all. What you should do is get a new printer. And in fact, I have a perfect one in mind. It's a multifunction. You'll be able to scan, you'll be able to plug in your memory card, all that stuff, no problem, great, right? It's the Canon MX700. What's even better is I showed him, if you buy this over here at Amazon, and I'll provide the link on my website, right now it's going for $120 with free shipping. And normally it sells for about $200 on Amazon. They'll often have these price drops, right? And that's when you should buy. The second thing I told him is, when you buy a printer, do not buy it based on the cost of the printer. Buy it based on the cost of the cartridges. Because oftentimes people will buy $60 printers, and sure enough, on that first refill, they have to spend another $60 just to have enough ink in it. One thing I like about Canon multifunction printers and their printers in general is that all the ink cartridges are separate for the color and then for the text. So if you are printing just black and white, you don't have to worry about the red, which is normally called cyan, or the blue, red is magenta, blue is cyan, and yellow, come on, help me out. I forgot what yellow is. I'm not an art major. Anyway, the point is you'll be able to extend the life of your ink cartridges by buying printers that separate the text-only ink from the photo quality color ink. So the other thing you'll find on my website is a place where you can buy non-OEM printer cartridges for your Canon printer multifunction. What does this mean? This means instead of paying $15, $20, or $25 per cartridge, you'll be paying somewhere between $2 to $5. Well, does this work? Yes, it works. I'll tell you why. Because I have a Canon MX700, and it is working great. I have had it for over 2 years. And I only use non-OEM cartridges. I pay about $1.79 for each of my ink cartridges. They're new, they're not refilled, but they're not made by Canon. They've been great. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, and you're viewing this on YouTube, come check out my website, and I will give you all the details on the printer and the ink cartridges. Keep sending the questions. I will always attempt to answer them as completely as possible. Thanks.